Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, I know exactly why you're here. You're eager, you want success, and you want it, well, yesterday, right? You look around, you see other people moving faster, snagging those wins, and you start getting that sinking feeling in your gut that you're somehow falling behind. But I'm here to remind you of a profound truth, one based on some seriously powerful insights, and that is, real, lasting success, it's just going to take time. There are absolutely no shortcuts here, no instant fixes, and definitely no magic pills. Do you honestly think the folks at the very top just woke up there one Tuesday morning? No way. They spent countless hours, weeks, and years grinding through the struggle. So today, we're going to break down exactly why the clock is actually your best friend, not your enemy.
So let's be real for a second. Are you tired of waiting for your breakthrough? Because it's incredibly frustrating, isn't it? You're just exhausted. You're putting in the hours, the days, maybe even months of relentless effort, and crickets. You aren't seeing the results you expected, and you literally feel miles away from your goals. I really want to validate that exhaustion for you. It's completely natural to feel that way when you're deep in the trenches. But as you'll see in a moment, that fatigue, it isn't a sign that you're doing something wrong. It's actually proof that you're right in the middle of the process.
We live in a world literally engineered for instant gratification. Fast food, one-click shopping, next-day delivery. Our brains are just constantly being hijacked by these immediate dopamine hits. The whole world is hyper-designed to give us exactly what we want the very second we want it. But listen, true growth? It doesn't work on a prime delivery schedule. Real success, fulfillment, and happiness absolutely do not happen in an instant. They require serious effort. They require deep sacrifice. And they only come when you've paid the price in time. You can't cheat it, and you certainly can't rush it. This brings us to Section 1, Escaping the Comparison Game. You know, we've developed this really dangerous habit of glaring at a ticking clock, watching everyone else's timeline, and mistakenly believing we have to be in this frantic race. But remember this quote, someone else's success doesn't diminish your potential. It's just so easy to get wildly discouraged when it seems like everyone around you has the whole shebang figured out. But you've got to stop comparing your path to theirs. Life is not a competition. This is your specific journey. Don't let someone else's apparent speed mess with how you feel about your own progress. Everyone has their own unique timeline, and I promise you, your time will come, but only if you keep showing up for yourself. Just focus on your growth, your path, and your time. And here is a pretty stark reality check. The perfect moment? That exact right condition where everything feels easy and perfectly aligned? Yeah, it's not coming. So stop waiting for it. The people at the top didn't wait for the storm to pass to build their house. They grabbed a hammer in the pouring rain. The real work has to start exactly where you are, with exactly what you have, right now. Not next week, today.
Moving on to Section 2, Redefining Failure and Struggle.
Look, we all have those days where everything feels completely pointless and you just want to throw in the towel. But here's the secret. Those are the days that matter the absolute most. Failure is not a roadblock. It's not the end of the road, guys. It's just a pit stop on the way to success. It's a vital opportunity to learn and grow. Setbacks, failures, mistakes, these are the fundamental building blocks that actually develop your grit. When everything is easy, it kind of isn't worth it, is it? You were made for more than easy. Failure gives you that vital space to evolve, adjust, and come back infinitely stronger.
Think about it like this visual metaphor. When the fog rolls in, the road ahead isn't always going to be crystal clear. There are going to be some deeply challenging days where you absolutely cannot see where you're headed. But what do? You don't just freeze. You keep putting one foot in front of the other, even through that thick fog. You just have to trust the process. So how do you actually survive this struggle? Well, it really comes down to 3 steps. Step 1, start where you are. Seriously, don't overcomplicate it. Step 2, push through the doubt and fatigue. We all face fear. We all wonder, man, what if I fail? But the absolute key is acknowledging those doubts and taking action anyway. And finally, step 3, show up consistently. Every small step forward, every single time you get back up after being knocked down, that counts as massive progress. It really isn't about speed, it's all about consistency.
Let's look at Section 3, Making Time Your Ally.
Okay, now we're shifting the narrative entirely. It is time to stop fighting the clock. Instead of viewing time as this enemy that's stealing your youth or your opportunities, we need to reframe it as your ultimate partner and your greatest teacher. Time doesn't just pass, it builds. Let that sink in. Every second, minute, and hour you spend in the struggle isn't just passing in vain. It is actively molding you, it's testing you, it's shaping you into the exact person capable of handling the success you're chasing. If you master patience, you literally become unstoppable.
And I really want you to let this next part sink in. Life isn't a competition. It is you versus yesterday. It's about making progress, even if it's completely microscopic, every single day. True fulfillment floods in the exact moment you stop worrying about how long the journey is taking and start focusing on how much stronger you're getting through the process. So just let go of that heavy pressure to be somewhere else. Think of your daily efforts kind of like planting seeds. When you plant a seed in the ground, you don't expect to see a full-grown tree the very next morning, right? But that doesn't mean nothing is happening. With a little patience, and as the days pass, that seed is doing serious work beneath the soil. And eventually, that growth becomes visible to the whole world. Your daily efforts and your sacrifices, they're stacking up in the exact same way. Let's ground this in reality for a second. What truly matters in life? We're talking about deep relationships, complex skills, thriving businesses, a lasting legacy. You can't just microwave trust in a relationship. You can't hack a decade of real-world business experience. None of these things can be rushed, and not a single one of them happens overnight. They inherently demand time, intense focus, and absolute consistency to cultivate. If you're building something real, something that will actually stand the test of time, you simply have to respect the time it takes to build it.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 4, becoming who you must be.
Look, the destination you're aiming for is fantastic. Hitting a massive goal feels great, for sure, but that feeling, it's pretty fleeting. The true prize here is the journey itself. It's the resilience, the profound wisdom, and the unbreakable character you build along the way. That is infinitely more valuable than anything you could gain in a magical instant. Because once you earn that character by pushing through the struggle, no one can ever take it away from you. You earned every single ounce of it.
So, if you've been feeling anxious or panicked lately about your progress, I want you to just take a deep breath. You are exactly where you need to be. You're right on track. Let go of that frantic pressure to be somewhere else and just trust the process fully. It's going to take time, yes, but that time is pouring the concrete foundation for your entire future. Because here's the bottom line. Time doesn't wait for anyone. It's going to keep moving forward no matter what you do. So why not make the absolute most of it? Why not build something that truly lasts? The time is going to pass anyway. So, who will you choose to become? Are you going to chase hollow shortcuts? Or will you embrace the slow, gritty, compounding effort that creates real greatness? Trust the journey, guys. Keep going. Your future's waiting.